Myself, Raghav Jaga. I am a fifth year law student from University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, Dehradun. But nowadays, I am a legal intern at Lexis and Company. So today I will be discussing a topic: crime against a woman. So let us start. A crime is an unlawful act punishable by an state or other authorities. Crime against women has been an increase. It has existed in the past almost all the countries, regions, cultures, and communities. The crime has become much existing a low status of women preventing in our society. The violence is at a various level. It can be a physical, mental, emotional, domestic, and so many types. So, if we look back historically, the status of a woman during a Veda period was good. They were equally to a man and has an equal status in the society. But subsequently, nowadays this position is different. Nowadays, the women should be treated like animals, often beaten by their husbands. Women are derived from beating our educations. Even though the women are compelled to leave their studies, these activities are limited to household, clothes, and help in reproductions. Nowadays, the woman's girl child born was considered to be crude in the society. They have no independent status. Even the newborn child, girl child, should be treated to a death in the woman womb itself. Dowry system is still increasing in our society. Widow were looked down upon. System of the sati was preventively when even tried to live. They had to die with their husband on the prey. So there are so many legal provisions related to a offense of the woman. So let us discuss some of them. First one is outrage modesty of a woman. So the section 354 of IPC talks about this provision, which makes it a special crime to use a force against a woman or even threaten to use a force. If the intention is to outrage her modesty, it treats it more seriously than a normal and a criminal offense. For allowing the police to make arrest for such crime without an warrant. The laws does not explain what outrage modesty means. Court usually make this determination by looking at all circumstances surrounding the incidents. So the Supreme Court, a learned Supreme Court, referred to a modesty as feminine decency and a virtue that women possess owing to their sex. So for this offense, the punishment is a jail time for between 1 and 5 years along with a fine. Second offense was the stalking. According to a section 354D of IPC, stalking is continuously following a woman or contacting her either online or in a person where she has clearly shown she doesn't want to attention. So this section makes an exception if a person is stalking a woman as a part of a legal duty to do so. So let us explain this exception with an example. So Jivan is a police officer tracking down a drug shipment and has been monitoring the email reviewed by a Shruti. This would be covered by exception. So for this offense, the punishment is a jail time of up to 3 years along with a fine if someone is found guilty of committing the same crime more than one time. then the punishment is a jail of up to 5 years along with a fine. Punishment in a jail between a 1 and 5 year along with a fine. So there is so many new offences related to a woman which come upon by amendment day by day. So the Criminal Law Amendment Act 2013 added many new sections in the IPC, keeping in a view the various forms of offence activities against the safety and dignity of a woman. So let us discuss. So first one is disobeying a woman. This is described in a section 354B of the IPC. So let us discuss this section. Section 354B penalize the offence of assaulting or using a criminal force to a woman or abetting any such act with an intention to disobey or compel her to be naked, with a punishment of not less than a 3 year, which may extend to a 7 years with a fine accordingly. So and other offense is sexual harassment section. Sexual harassment. So this sexual harassment is explained in a section 354A of the IPC. These new provisions were originally in a judgment of a Supreme Court dealing with the issue of the sexual harassment at a workplace. So the Criminal Law Amendment Act 2013 section 354A was inserted in the IPC, which defined the offence of the sexual harassment and set down its punishment for it. According to section 354A, the person shall be guilty of offence of a sexual harassment against a woman in a following circumstances. That was if it makes a physical contact and advance unwelcome a sexual acts, demanding or requesting for a sexual favors, showing a pornography against the will of the woman, make a sexual colored remark, and so the punishment for this offence is laid down in a section 354A clause A 1 and 3 in a rigorous imprisonment for a term which may exceed to a 3 year or with a fine or both in the case of sub clause 4 if it is imprisonment for a term which may extend to 1 year or with a fine or both. So at last, and there are so many provisions which help the woman. So let us conclude this topic, today's topic. So notwithstanding the number of laws to protect and safeguard the rights and interests of the woman, the rate of crime against a woman and victimization is increasing day by day. It is well said that it takes two to tango. It implies that only laws are not responsible to regulate and control the crimes against a woman in our society, but it is the responsibility of us also to take care of this, and we all are the responsible person for these crimes. So thank you so much for listening this topic. Thank you.